Today I'm going to be exploring the northeastern area of the Lake District in the hope of finding some waterfalls. And following on from my last video where I photographed waterfalls with my new Google Pixel 7 phone, a number of you got in touch to ask what I thought about the video quality that comes out of the phone. So for this video I thought I'd film the entire thing on my new Google Pixel 7. So it's going to be an interesting video. I'm not going to be doing any colour grading. Everything you see is coming straight out of the phone. I'm not going to be using a gimbal, and I'm not going to be using any external audio. All the audio you're going to hear is going to be from the onboard microphones. Now, this video function on the Google Pixel 7 has got a feature where it's supposed to enhance speed, so it'll be interesting to see how well that does next to a waterfall. As you can see at the moment, I'm currently in an environment which is artificially lit, so there might be a little bit of flicker as this is all auto settings. I'm also currently using the front facing camera. So the first three waterfalls that I'm going to be seeking today are all going to be in this beautiful part of the Lake District. Just in the valley down there, that little smidgen, that little shine down there is Ullswater. And the first three waterfalls are all going to be around the edge of Ullswater, looking absolutely stunning this morning. What feels like for months in the UK, it's just been constantly raining, so it's quite nice to be out in the sunshine today. The first waterfall I'm going to seek out is Force. It's one I visited before. I'm going to move on further up to High Force. So this is not the best start to the day. It appears the footpath I wanted to head down to the bottom of Force is closed, so I'm going to have to enjoy the view from the top. I'm going to try and take an image from here, but I'm not hopeful I'm going to get anything decent from here, because you can see the waterfall is really deep within the shadows. It's a shame really, 'cause it's a really nice waterfall looking up from the bottom. So as I can't get down that side, I'm going to cross over the bridge that goes over the top of the waterfall and try my luck on the opposite side. On top of Force now, I love this view from the top with all the water gushing below, looking further down at the base where I was hoping to get to. You can see there's a fairly new little walkway down there and the remains of a tree stump. The sign said something about a catastrophic tree collapse or something, so I'm guessing that tree may have come down and taken out the walkway, explaining why that's all closed at the moment. Looking absolutely awesome regardless. How cool is that? Now, frustratingly, I can't even see the waterfall from this angle. Not to worry, back up the hill and on to the next one. Quite confident of getting a decent shot from this area of Cascades here. Just put my bag down so I can climb down to this corner here and get a perspective looking up from the bottom of the Cascades. I feel that the image from here could be really good. I started off at Force and High Force early today because they're normally very popular locations and they can get quite busy. But now I've photographed those, I've visited those, I've come to the other side of Ullswater now, somewhere that feels much more remote, and I feel very much more alone here. The route here, however, was a bit of a nightmare. It was down a single track road which felt like it went on forever. But now I'm on foot, I'm on the path, and as you can see it's very well defined and it makes for easy walking, giving me time to enjoy the amazing views. Not far now, just a case of walking over the stream and heading to this woodland on the side of the hill there. Just zoom in and see the waterfall coming down through the woodland. So I'm just about to cross the stream that comes from this waterfall. Then I'm going to have to leave this beloved bridleway which I've been walking for the past mile or so and track this stream here to see if I can get to the base of this waterfall. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but I'm going to say it anyway. This is absolutely stunning. We've got the base of the waterfall just there. We've got a teal flowing down here, and just at the top of the woodland, let me zoom in a little bit. We've got the top of the waterfall that's hiding just behind this tree branch right at the top there. Very, very obscured by the woodland, very hidden away, this little location here. And if I turn around, have a look at this view here. There's Ullswater down at the bottom. We've just got the landscape, stunning landscape of the Lake District as it rolls off into the distance. Really worth putting in the effort to get up here. Absolutely stunning. So after spending a great morning around Ullswater, I've just grabbed some lunch and have moved areas and have come to the area of Force Water. And just behind me here is a hidden gem that is Thornthwaite Force. I think I've got that name correct. I'll double check on the map and put it below in case I haven't. I'm on a permissible path at the moment. It's not a public footpath. It's very accessible, this particular waterfall, as there's parking just over my shoulder on the road, although the path is a little bit rough to get down here. It's a beautiful little location. So there's two more waterfalls that I planned on visiting today to complete this video. However, I'm starting to feel very tired, both mentally and physically, and both these waterfalls are a fair distance off the path and need a fair decent hike to get to them. So rather than risk heading over to those waterfalls, I've decided to park down at the bottom of the main car park and just explore the more well-defined paths to finish off this video. Hopefully there'll be something decent to photograph down here. Expect this path to be so hilly, but it's really worth it for the view. What I'm looking at behind you at the moment is a scene that would not look out of place in Lord of the Rings. It's absolutely stunning up here. Decisions. The ones over there look fairly flat. I'm sure they'll look better up close and personal, but I can't go to all of these falls. There's one here, you see the top of it, that actually looks like quite a tall waterfall, so I think I'll make my way down there and move over to this path that's going down here to get back to the car park. That bit I said to camera a short while back about being safe and sticking to the path. Remind me to edit that bit out of the vlog. Now I've put in the effort in getting over to this waterfall where it took quite a sweat. I've got to say, this is one of those waterfalls that I think looks much better as part of a wider landscape rather than close up. Let me show you what I mean. Don't get me wrong, it's still a beautiful and absolutely stunning location, but all the branches which are encroaching once again over the waterfall make this a very messy scene. I think I'm going to try and get a shot of this bottom tier here, try and get a detailed shot down there. I think that could work, but as a wider shot with all these branches and twigs sticking out, I don't think it's going to work. So as I've put in the effort of getting to the bottom tier of this waterfall, I might as well climb round these few rocks and see if I can get a view of the main tier. Pleased to report I am back on the path now. It's just a small case now of tunneling off down this path to the bridge at the bottom and across to the car park. Then it's home time. Amazingly, the Pixel has outlasted me both in battery and in memory, but whether the footage is any good or not is very subjective. But I have to say, from a creator point of view, it's felt very free today, this video style, very easy to do, just shooting on auto with a phone. And to sort of put a video up, to put a vlog up, that's all you really need nowadays, just a phone and a story to tell. Before I finish off, I want to say a big thank you to those of you that have purchased my Zine through my Ko-fi store. Issues 1 and 2 are currently available. I'll leave a link below. Huge thanks to everyone that's been buying them. I've been posting them out to all corners of the globe. I've been really sort of taken back how popular they've proved to be. I'm currently working on issue 3, which originally was of the subject man-made, so it's going to be weirs and man-made waterfalls, that type of thing. And I've done a few images in that issue so far, but illness and the relentless weather we've been having of late has caused a few problems. Also, I've got some of the images that I've taken today which I hope to include in my Zine, and these don't really fit the man-made subject, so I've got a bit of a think about my Zines. Maybe I'll get rid of the subject for issue 3 and put in today's images into issue 3. Alternatively, I might create a totally separate Zine for the Lake District. I'll have a think about that. But as always, thank you very kindly for watching. Thank you for your support, and hopefully I will see you again. Goodbye.